My name is Liza Tsatsi. I'm an author, motivating people to achieve their goal, inspiring them, and to make sure that they achieve what they want in life and to be who they want to be. I've written a book. The name of the book is Never Give Up on Success. This book you can get on my website, lizatsatsi.com. And it's also in selected bookshops in South Africa, exclusive book and other bookshops. And take a lot. If you are really feeling demotivated or you are inspired but you feel you can do more, you can achieve more in life, this book is for you. It has tools that will teach you how to achieve your goal, that will motivate you, inspire you. Today I'm going to talk about how not to give up on success. Anybody who wants to succeed at anything, this book is for you. You might even have to read it more than once. You can read it and read it, or maybe you can even start with any chapter that catches your attention. You don't have to go to chapter 1, or you can start from chapter 1 until you finish, or you can just pick chapters that speaks to you. So if you really want to achieve your goal and get inspired and get motivated, and you feel sometimes you have done some work but somehow somewhere in the middle you feel like you are not sure of the direction, if the direction that you are taking is right, then if you read this book, I'm definitely sure that you'll be able to redirect yourself and you'll be able to know what is it that you want. I believe inside every human being, there is you and me included, there is incredible ability and talent. I believe the best way to get the talent is to go looking for it in others, encouraging them, pulling them up and not pulling them down. What you give out comes back to you. I'm going to borrow the words of my favorite author, Zig Ziglar, by saying, "You are designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with the seeds of greatness." Failure is the line of least persistence, and success is created when opportunity meets preparation. The topic of today is Never Give Up on Success, which is the title of my book. I've written this book over many years ago. Most of my talk is taken from the book. Since the beginning of time, billions of people pass through this earth. There never has been anyone like you, and there will never be anyone like you. So there's no competition or comparison. Competing with another person is a waste of time. That person you are competing with may do better or worse than you, and then you have to move on to compete with somebody else. The only competition should be the one that you see in the mirror, because you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. Capitalize on what you are good at and improve where you think you are lacking. Muhammad Ali said, "If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can sure make something out of you. You are rare, you are different, you are unique, you are special and wonderful, one of a kind. Look around this place, look around where you are. You are tremendously different. No two of you close to be alike. God loves you. He wants the best of you. He loves you so much that He created you in His image. That makes you special. If you don't believe in God, any power that you believe in, that created you. The person that you are with, wherever you are, is special. You can be anything you want if you put your mind into it. There are no limits. The only limit is your belief system. If you tell yourself, no, you can't, or yes, you can. Whether you can or you can't, you are both right in both ways. You are not the limitations of your childhood or upbringing. You are yourself, a divine, magnificent expression of life. The most important opinion is the opinion you have about yourself. The most important conversation is the conversation that you have with yourself. Rather have a good, positive conversation with yourself that lifts you up, not the one that depresses you. Have a good opinion of yourself that lifts you up, not the one that depresses you. I'm going to quote Zig Ziglar again. He used to say, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You don't have to start big, but start with little baby steps that will lead to radical changes. It is nice to be important, but it is also important to be nice. The fact that you are watching this video, it means you want to go somewhere. It means you want to achieve your goal. But where do we start and how? Firstly, know that you can't climb a smooth mountain. There are going to be obstacles along the way. Sometimes, and actually most of the time, you will feel like giving up. Don't. You are going to trip and fall. But the more you trip and fall, the more you learn how not to. Every road that is worth traveling will have bumps on the way, including potholes. There are certain characteristics of successful people, or that successful people should have. One of those characteristics is emotional power. Emotional power is the ability to cope with your emotions during stressful situations so that they don't knock you down and bar you from achieving your goal. It is the ability to keep cool in stressful situations. We all experience emotions, both negative and positive. Experiencing emotions like anger, depression, hurt, jealousy, envy, hate, bitterness, and resentment does not mean that we are bad people. It only means that we are human. However, frequently experiencing such emotions can prevent you from achieving your goal. They attract bad situations in your life. All these negative emotions are useless. They are also harmful and don't add any value to your life. They drain your energy and depress you. For instance, if you have a problem and you keep on worrying about it, worrying will not solve your problem. It only adds more problems to your problem. It has harmful effects on your health. Rather than worrying, do something about it for solutions. Emotional power means that you can do what you want to do and what is right when you don't feel like it. The most common excuse that people have is that they are not motivated to act. It is when you don't feel like it that you must act. The second quality of successful people is behavioral power, that you mind your behavior. Successful people are consistent. They don't give up easily. They stick to your dreams and do everything in their power to achieve those dreams. They have the ability to act and follow through despite all the obstacles standing in their way. Behavioral power means having strong emotional power and being ready to sacrifice. Might mean that you'll have a minimal social life and recreational life. In some cases, your family and some part of your life may have to suffer if you don't balance your life. Successful people put all their energy and effort into their goals. They concentrate on what they want out of life. Being successful means, it might mean that there's some part of your freedom that you're going to lose. Because, for instance, if your friends go to a party, you're going to have to say no. Yes, if you want to be successful, you will not have the luxury of sitting and watching TV for hours, wasting time, gossiping or idling your days away because you have nothing important to do with your life. Certain people are time wasters. For instance, when you're at work, there are people who don't work but move from office to office chatting about issues that don't take them to their goal. Such people waste 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, elsewhere, and another 20 minutes there. Come the end of the day, they have not been productive at all. I have dealt with two qualities of successful people. I have, I think, more than 13, but just for today, I'll only deal with these two, and then the rest will be dealt with in the other videos, the upcoming videos. Before I go, I just want to say to you, surround yourself with people who want the best for you and the people you love and who love you. Avoid or get rid of people who suck up your energy or who distract you from achieving your goal. I'm gonna quote Robin Sharma. He says, welcome pain in your life, always. I know it's difficult to welcome pain, but pain can be healing, can be therapeutic. Myself, I have grown so much, the most through my difficult experiences. I grow most when I'm going through a difficult experience, difficult time. Sometimes pain happens because you reached for your mountaintop. The very nature of living is, as a human life, you will get knocked down. There's a guy who likes saying that he's a PhD graduate of University of Hard Knocks, which means he's seen the worst in his life and he's still standing and he's still going strong. You'll sometimes feel like you are at the top of the mountain, and sometimes you feel you are at the valley of darkness. It's okay, it's part of the process. The most tragic experiences are the necessary part of human being, and don't trade them for anything, no matter how painful and difficult they are. When you are going through a difficult situation, it's hard to realize that it's a gift. It's hard to realize that it's an opportunity. Difficult times bring greater opportunities. Stay in the trial. Masters learn to become comfortable among the discomfort. There is a great value in disaster. All our mistakes are bent up. Thank God we can start anew. And I want to say to yourself, be yourself, because everybody else is taken. Thank you.